I think we're live.
We are. Happy Thursday, everyone. It's been, 2 weeks? It's been a while, eh?
In 2 weeks, yeah. You and I and Mariah, we took last week off.
Mm-hmm. A nice break. And, hey, if some of y'all want to chew me out, go ahead and chew me out. That's okay. I don't mind. But before I get into what I was going to say, thanks to all the replay crew. You guys are phenomenal. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep enjoying it. I was talking with TJ backstage, and it'd be cool if I could figure out how to do a podcast. Basically, our live stream Thursday night, basically make it, put it over to the podcast so people can listen that way, which some of you already know, that Vibes and Joey's podcast. I'll listen to podcasts every day. I'll listen to, 3-4 hours every day, a podcast. Different doing good podcasts I listen to regularly. Anyways.
What I'm hearing is look out for us on a new platform soon.
Yes.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. And thanks to all the members, you guys, you have no idea how much it helps the channel. Or maybe you do. If you have your own channel, you can't understand. But I do appreciate it. And if y'all are not enjoying it to the fullest, let me know. And I'm trying to stay focused and allow the members to get first dibs of videos, etc. And yeah, let me know on the members page what those. You message me about it. Give me ideas. Anyways, thanks to all the co-hosts, TJ, Mariah, and Skull, and local Austin. Well, put up with me every week, every month. And a shout out to the course. Can't forget the best mods on YouTube. Is in the chat. Thanks for that. All right,
yeah, a lot of people that it takes to put this show on. So everybody has their place, and we couldn't do it without everybody doing that and being the best that they are.
Mm-hmm. I agree. And some of y'all podcasts, those podcasts that I would even recommend that you go check out if you want to listen to something that's in the aquarium hobby.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be Watercolors Aquarium podcast. That's one of my favorite podcasts out there. Watercolors Aquarium Gallery podcast, and they put a podcast out every week.
But they also do it as a video too, Vibes. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because they have a YouTube channel.
Yep.
And they do a live in-studio podcast. So they have video, and you can watch it through YouTube just like you're watching us right now.
Right.
But you can also download it through your favorite podcast app from whatever your favorite device is. In my case, my iPhone.
Right. And right now, I'm up to the last podcasts out there. Now there's a few older ones I missed, but I listened to basically all of them. They're phenomenal. A lot of good information. Hopefully, the way it's sounding, they might show up to the Bluegrass Bash there in Kentucky. For those who wondered, they talked about it, about maybe showing up. So that'd be cool to do.
Yeah, and they're in Michigan. So
yeah. Yep. Trying to think the town. What's the festival called?
Aquarium Gallery.
Does someone in the chat know that
they are in Grand Rapids, I think.
Yes. Grand Rapids, Michigan. See, I should know that because they say it every time.
Indeed, they do.
Mm-hmm. Oops, I'm behind in chat. Sorry, y'all. Welcome in, everyone. I do want to quick catch one before I miss it.
Okay.
Where is it at? There we go. That one.
Can Tachu out Vibes on stream? I mean, it's possible, but The poor guy just wanted to go and enjoy some time in nature, right? I mean,
It was great.
was it good? You had a good time camping?
It was good.
That's good.
Um, and I know I told some of y'all. Oh, sorry, I got a text. Anyways, I told some of y'all that I might go live while camping. Well, that did not happen. The day I planned to go live, it rained. We got rained out,
Hmm.
so I was not in the mood to do a live stream while it was raining.
So you were camping. It rained all weekend?
No, we
No.
went. It rained the last day that we were camping.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
we went home. What? Like 5 hours early.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was sad because normally what we do last day we camp until we're supposed to leave the camp area,
Hmm.
campgrounds. We leave there and still going straight home. We go get some ice cream and we're hanging out another 2 hours. So normally it cut it short like 7 hours. Of hanging out,
Hmm.
which that's okay because at least it didn't rain before that. So we had a great time until then. So
Yeah, that's good because you were there for a couple of days, so
right.
that's good.
And for those that want a little more information about that, you can go ahead, you can ask me. But on uh, last Saturday night live stream, I was talking more about that. So if you want to go watch that later on, you can do that. But probably my favorite item was the cobbler I made Friday night, the apple cobbler
Oh, did you do it in a Dutch oven over the
in
fire?
a Dutch oven.
Love it. Yep.
Nope,
That takes me
because hmm?
that takes me back to my Boy Scout days.
Ooh,
We used to do some sort of like a cobbler crumble type of deal
Mhm.
in a Dutch oven over the fire.
yeah. Normally I would have, but right now, probably still is. We got a burn ban.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, because it
So
only rained
no,
just that one day, right?
it rained last Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Then it rained on Saturday. I mean, it dumped
Mm-hmm.
like all day, and then it kind of stopped. But now today it dumped again, and it's still raining.
Oh,
And
okay.
they're
So you're
talking
getting a
about
little bit of rain.
tomorrow rain, maybe Saturday.
Yeah.
We probably got, I don't know, by now, probably 2.5 inches probably by now.
Okay. So maybe they'll be out
So
of the
I'm
burn ban at
guessing,
some point.
hopefully, it's
Yeah.
high time. Anyways, so to make this, I still use cast iron Dutch oven, right?
Hmm.
But instead of over the wood fire, I use the charcoal briquettes.
Ah, instead of wood.
Instead of wood.
Yep.
Now, I was definitely pushing it. Lucky enough, I already did it and had it done before the what do we call the person at the campsites that patrols it?
Security?
Whatever. Anyways,
They're
they
not.
came
They're not
by
like park
and
ranger, right?
no, whatever they're called. Anyways, they
The
stopped
CS says
in
it's a
and
host.
host. Okay, yeah. Anyways, they came by and we had a propane
Mm-hmm.
fire ring going,
Mm-hmm.
and they didn't like that.
Oh, I thought that was supposed to be allowed. No.
It was supposed to be, but see, I think what it was, this was like at 10 at night, so it was very
Mm-hmm.
dark, right? And we were
Yep.
all sitting around the fire enjoying it, and here they come. See, when they came up, they thought it was a real fire, a wood
Mm-hmm.
fire, and they were all up, angry about it, right? And when they found it was propane, it seemed like they were okay with it, but they won't really back down. I'm telling us to put it out.
Mm. They had
So
already
yeah, Yeah.
Yep.
I guess we already hurt their feelings. I guess. So
Mm.
anyhow, whatever.
Yeah,
So
I mean, I can understand the sensitivity, right? If you set the place on fire, that's a bad
right. Oh
outcome
yeah.
for everybody.
And after they left, we were talking about it does look bad to other campers around there. They look
Hmm.
over. Oh, they have a fire,
Right.
and even though it's propane,
Hmm.
but anyhow,
Yep.
so be it. So
Hmm.
one of the girls got a candle. We lit a little candle, put it in the middle of the circle, and watched the candle.
Okay. Nah, it still is peaceful.
Eh, you know, yeah. And of course, during that time, the grill was still hot yet, the chocolate grill. So one of the guys got the steaks out, grilled the steaks. I got some chicken out, and grilled that. This is like at midnight by this time. So
Man,
chicken and steak at midnight. Yeah.
party goes late at your campsite.
hmm Now I went to bed probably a little bit after that, maybe 12:30, 1 o'clock. I was out cold. I was tired.
Hmm.
Some of the guys that were still up till like 4 in the morning. Like, oh wow.
That's yeah. And then the sun comes up fairly early. That's
Mhm.
not a lot of time to
So
sleep, but okay.
when I got up, the campsite was still everyone was still sleeping yet.
Sure.
Yeah. Which was I was okay with that. I got up, I was able to make it to the shower house, take a
Hmm.
shower, start breakfast,
So
I
sounds like
did,
you
I
had a good
did,
time, which is good.
yes, yes. And so, anyways, back to the live stream tonight, y'all. Welcome in, everyone. I know I'm behind the chat. You know what? Let's see if Fisham Link is behaving this time. If they are, I can go that route and welcome everyone into the live stream.
Yeah, that's always a tool
If
we
it allows
use.
me.
I have high faith.
It does not show that we're live.
It does not.
That's not a good thing. No.
Hmm.
Hold on. Let me see.
Okay.
Can I quick change that? While I do that, you can entertain everyone.
Oh boy. Okay. Let's. I'm gonna just go through the old-fashioned way here. So looks like Sevilla Steve, our friend from Spain, he was first in at 7:37.
That's Will Steve.
We got Sam coming in just not quite 20 minutes later. Cheryl said hello.
Hey Cheryl. Hey Sam.
We got the one and only Jeff Kane. We got Hardwater Nick. We got Rachel, Boots and Cats.
Hey,
We got
Rachel. Welcome in.
Emma Rose. Steven said, "Oh, it's about time," that he had been waiting for us for 2 weeks.
Hey, it's just only 2 weeks.
We kept him waiting far too long.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
Let's see. Renee DeQueer is in here.
Hey Renee, welcome in.
Trafalgar Water Laws 667. That's your brother.
My brother.
He's here. Let's see. Jenna, of course. Asia joined us. Dennis. Hello, Dennis. My friend Dee Dee showed up.
Dee!
I think that's everybody. Thanks everybody for joining
us. You're awesome.
Man, I step in there and go over.
Yeah, I'm actually liking this format. Then TJ run the welcome everyone in. I like that.
Easy enough. We can handle that.
It's easy on me. Anyways, I did want to shout out some people that said hi to me earlier on Foxy's stream. I know I didn't respond in the chat, but because I was trying to set up, and you had seen how late we were. So if I was stayed around, said hi to everyone, said hi to me, and Fox's stream, I'll be still working backstage yet. So give me a break. Anyways, JP Jeffries, Uncle Smiley, Zen Ginger, Cecil Mayberry, you Shadezi, I'm saying that right? Jody P. So thank you for that. I saw y'all. I saw you said hi. Thank you for that.
Whoa, you took notes.
I did.
That's
just
serious.
because I don't say hi back to you in people's chats doesn't mean I don't see it.
Fair enough.
So
fair enough.
If you got questions from me, something you want me to see, if we don't see it, ask again.
Yeah. Rachel just asked a question. She said, would a chest freezer work for a summer tub?
Yes.
I was going to say, I would also say yes. That's one of the ones that basically has the opening, the lid, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I would take the lid off. And then...
Yeah. And if it's not working anymore, I'd recommend cutting the cord.
Okay.
So no one accidentally plugs it in. Could you imagine?
Oh.
It'd be an ice chunk.
Oh, that'd be so bad.
Yeah. Now, I don't know how long it would take to freeze, if it would even freeze outside, but you're going to take the chance.
Yeah, I wonder if you would remove any of the inside stuff too.
Yeah.
Right, like any of the cooling elements, just to make it just a big box.
True. That sounds cool, Boots. Hey, Rachel, you can always post about your DIY chest freezer pond. I'd love to see that. That'd be cool. Post about it on your channel. Sounds like Aquashella. Low. We'll stay up all night long. I know, Emma. Right. Now.
Wait. So the common denominator here is vibes.
Uh-oh. What?
Right? Well, you are at Aquashella.
Uh-huh.
And people stay up all night long. And now you go on a camping trip and the people with you there stayed up all night long.
Huh. That sounds like a bad situation.
I don't know. Am I uncovering a secret here? Am I uncovering some kind of mystery?
Hey, Jenna P, I think TJ finally did it. He's shooting vibes out on a live stream.
I'm starting to figure it out here.
Jenna, you should never open.
I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna add all the pieces together and figure out the mystery here, because this is now I've got 2 data points.
River Life Body, welcome in.
Well, that's
about that,
Rack, right?
Yeah, it's Rack.
Hey,
about
Rack.
that.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's hard when you had a chance to hang out with friends, but I'm gonna push it a lot harder to get to bed early.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not talking about 7 o'clock. I'm talking about earlier than I used to, because by Sunday night I'll be plumb. Literally, trying to hang out like at 9 in the evening and can't keep my eyes open. That's for the birds.
Yeah, that's no good.
That's miserable.
No good.
I know. So I actually get more sleep. Shelby!
Hey, Shelby, it's good to see you.
Is that enough?
Hey, that was quite a bit. Yeah, that was a good effort. She's been putting out some really cool short videos recently.
She has.
She did did you see the Wabi Kusa ball that she made?
Uh-huh.
that was kind of like an Easter video.
Yeah.
I only say that because she put it inside of
Hey.
an egg-shaped glass kind of dome. Yeah, she's doing some super cool stuff. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out. I see it through Facebook.
Yeah. Yep.
I have a feeling it's maybe Instagram.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have Instagram. I see it on
Hey,
Facebook.
Shelby.
Oh, is it
maybe
TikTok?
you
Okay.
answer the question.
Yep.
I'm on TikTok. I wonder. But
Okay.
it might be Instagram.
But in any event, go check it out because it's cool stuff. She does these neat little projects, and
Amazing.
yep, Genesis TikTok. So I don't have TikTok, but I see it on Facebook.
All platforms.
All platforms. That's why. Okay. Yep. So go check those out. It's super cool stuff.
They're all. I mean, if I was grading it as a score, I couldn't even grade it. It's that good.
Yeah.
They're
just, it's just a quick hit kind of format, and she just shows you start to finish. So it's really neat.
Very entertaining.
Yep. Rachel followed up, said she was just curious. She's been looking around to see if she could find a tub and stumbled upon a free non-working chest freezer. She doesn't have a way to pick it up, though. Yeah, I mean, I think as long as it... I would want to make sure that you could take out anything inside the freezer that may be potentially harmful to fish. Like if it had like a metal shroud or something like that around like the cooling element, like you see in a lot of freezers, I'd want to try to be able to take that stuff out some way. But I don't see why it wouldn't work, right? They certainly are plastic inside. They should be able to hold water.
Right.
I think it's kind of a cool, kind of interesting, unique way to use something that maybe would just get tossed out, right?
A cool. Usually a freezer that makes it cold, not cool.
That's true. Well, not this one though, Vibes, because it doesn't work.
That's fair. That's fair. But I thought it was interesting that you said cool.
Yeah, it wasn't planned that way, but you're right. Blame everything on Vibes. That's the general Thursday night plan, right? Steven says, if I knew what you do to what Vibes does to you in your sleep, you'd stay up all night too.
Steven,
that's why
did you just call me out?
It appears. Steven, if there's been a problem and you need me to get involved with a disciplinary situation, just call me. I will handle anything that my fearless leader here might have done. Hi, Mark.
Hey, Mark. Welcome in.
Do you know Mark Archer?
No, I don't think I do.
Okay. No, I don't either, but welcome.
It's like people in chat do that with things.
Okay. Well, we're happy to have you.
Unless I don't, it could be I don't recognize his name. That could be. Okay. Either way, welcome in.
Oh, that's also possible. Is that because we're still in the situation where YouTube is showing us the @ symbol names?
Right. Yep.
Maybe that's just Hey, Zen.
Thanks, Zen. You making spaghetti. Okay, so then here's the question, Zen. When you make spaghetti, do you keep the sauce and the noodles separately and do the dishes? And does the sauce have meatballs in it?
Do you keep them separate?
Yeah.
Ooh, so listen. This is going to be one of these situations where I don't practice what I preach most of the time.
Okay. Go ahead.
But my favorite way with pasta is you start them out separately. And then in like a small saute pan, you put your pasta. If you have like a meat with it, whatever it is, meatballs or whatever, you put that in a pan, and then you take the noodles, whatever your pasta is, and you put it in the pan and you heat it over the stove like that a little bit. It just does something to it.
Huh. Growing up, the way we done growing up was make the noodles, the soft, strain the water,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
then add the sauce and reheat.
You add the sauce to the water?
No, to the
No.
noodles.
Yep. So I think we're saying the same thing, right?
But the way I prefer it now, I like to make it in two separate pots
Yep.
and serve it in two separate pots. So you go to so it's like a buffet. You grab your noodles and you
Yep.
scoop your sauce on top. So you can put all sauce that you want. Now, if
Got
you
it.
want really soupy, you can do that.
Yeah.
Or if you want just a little bit, you can do that as well.
Got it. And then you reheat it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So conceptually, probably very similar, but
The,
in my
yeah.
mind, that's the secret because I think it does something to the sauce and it just kind of brings
Right.
it together in a different way. So again, do I do that
Right.
all of the time? No, I don't. But when I want to be fancy, that's my method.
See,
Yeah,
yep, he was. Yep. Mm-hmm.
got that. And then Jenna says I keep them separate because the kids want different amounts of sauce pasta ratio, but I add it
Yep.
together for leftover lunch plates. Yep, makes
Yeah. Oh
sense.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. There's a good tip from Rachel. Put the sauce on the bottom so the pasta doesn't get soggy. I like it. That's good.
Yep. Exactly. And that's actually what I was going to say. It keeps it's a weird phenomenon, but it does happen.
Mm-hmm. Did we say hi to Scuba Steve?
Scuba Steve.
Yep.
Hey,
I don't know if we
Lord,
did, but he's here
Lord willing, I should be able to be seeing him in like 2 months. Yay!
at the bash.
Yeah.
Cool.
Picking kids.
Renee
Well,
says down to a science. Yeah, absolutely. I
mhm,
think everybody's got their own methods that seems to work quite well.
mhm. Yeah, growing up, I probably was picky, but you eat what's served, you go to bed hungry.
Mm.
That was my life growing up. And now I'm hearing that they're picky and eat what they want and not what is served.
Mm-hmm.
When I was a kid, if I'm trying it, either I got spanked and sent to bed without eating, or just sent to bed hungry stomach. Eventually, you catch on.
Oh well, if those are your alternatives, yeah.
Yeah. So in other words, I know this is an aquarium channel, but a
It
little
is.
encouragement to some of y'all. Go ahead and maybe take some of your learning and your child
Mm-hmm.
and return it and do it to your kids as well. It makes them stronger. Because you and me made it okay.
Yeah, we did. Although vibes, I will say. Now, this is someone who does not have children, right? I am happy to be, an unofficial uncle to lots of kids that are, friends of mine that have little ones. I love that, but I don't have my own children. But I
Yeah.
do feel like there's been a lot of new research around parenting, and I think all of our parents probably did the best that they were able to, right? But I
Mm-hmm.
think there's probably some ways that we could take maybe some of those methods and kind of change them up a little bit,
I agree.
right? I think there's things that I look at that back when we were young, there was probably some questionable sort of methods at times, right? And I think a little bit of a kinder, gentler approach sometimes makes a lot of sense.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I think it's a balance.
Now, maybe I'm watching too many wrong situations now. I don't know. But it seems like they're getting too relaxed. Anyways. We don't want to turn this live stream into a preaching about a child training, do we, TJ?
No. Like I said, I think there's a balance, right?
Yeah,
Um,
I agree. Why isn't Nancy here to promote her event? I agree.
the bash.
Yeah. Um, Uh, yeah. Okay, back to her question, Emma. How does
Yep.
miracles get salty? Yep. They just do. It's weird. By sitting in the fluid like that, they they just tend to get gummy. But
Hmm.
leftovers is what it is. Um, but when they're fresh, I like them not gummy. Hey, maybe I don't know. Maybe it's the temperature making that. I don't know. But whatever. Sitting too long, it becomes gummy.
Yeah, exactly. Steven says it turns out it's not safe for babies to ride in the space between the rear window and the back seat while smoking cigarettes. Yeah, that's right. Steven, that's a
What?
serious fire hazard. I think the babies need to be smoking with their heads out the windows to avoid catching any of the fabric on fire,
That is true, JJ. That's
right?
true.
I mean, come on now. Come on now, people. Only you can prevent forest fires and fires in the car, not allowing the
Right.
baby to smoke inside the car.
Uh-huh. Exactly.
Yeah, and Emma said kind of what I was trying to say,
Yeah.
just she did it much more eloquently, right? I think parents do the best they can with the tools they've got. It doesn't mean we can't do better, and I think that's true. Yep,
That's
Jenna
true.
said kind of the same
And
thing.
that's the
She's right.
key. Better than parents do.
Steven's got it figured out. Luckily, babies can choose to vape now. I
No,
don't
what?
know. That's the real answer right there.
But are they doing it uh in the back of the car?
Well, if it's a vape, I guess they could do it anywhere because the fire hazard
Oh,
isn't there, right?
that is true. That's true.
So,
But doing it back in the rear window, say in a car, you're sitting
hmm
lay in the back.
hmm
It's not the dash, but the yeah. Anyways, and this vaping,
hmm
nah, that's
You don't
not
like
that's
that,
not
huh?
good. No, I don't like that.
Hmm. Yeah, they should be. At least they should be probably in their car seat while
Yeah,
they're
I
while they're
agree.
while they're vaping, right?
Exactly. Right. Uh-huh. Uh, how about you, teach? Yeah, I'm assuming you remember when seatbelts were not a thing.
So they became legally required in what 70? Ooh, I'll
Was it
look it
seven? I
up.
thought it was '90s.
Oh God, no. Seatbelts in cars? No. Let's see. Let me check it out.
Or was it child seats? That could be. Let's see.
Oh, 1968 it says. Child seats though.
Okay, it
Not until
says here that by
1985.
1987, okay, 87, that all majority of states adopted mandatory seatbelts.
Yep.
87.
Tennessee was the first state in 1979. Quickly followed suits. Other states between then and 85, it looks like.
Okay, that's interesting. I guess the vehicles that we had growing up were old enough. Some of the ones we had didn't have seatbelts. We had to actually go take them to a mechanic or whatever or a shop that they could install
And get them
seatbelts.
installed.
Right. Or,
Yeah. Yeah.
or, or get new seats that had seatbelts on them.
Yeah. So I can remember old cars that my father had that were like his old race cars and stuff like that, but they were street cars.
Mhm.
And
Right.
all they had was a lap belt, and that was
Mhm.
installed after the fact because it didn't come from the factory in like the 60s like that.
Right.
So,
And that was
which,
another thing. Yeah. Some of the newer vehicles, they're still
mhm,
old, had just had the lap seatbelt
yeah,
and it's a little shorter.
yep, yeah, that's
That's
exactly right.
interesting. Did you see Scuba Steve's comment?
We've been using the vape to potty train. What?
Yeah, Scuba. I don't know about you. Yeah. No, okay, I was going to go down a bunny trail, but no. That's the off the bunny trail. Mm. No room for kids in the back window that space is filled with speakers. Ooh. Steve, that'd be cool to get right in your car where it sounds. Hey, by the way, quick update about that.
Go for it.
His package arrived to Spain.
In no way. Okay, that's
Yeah.
great.
The air freshener that I sent him, the stickers,
Yeah.
it
Yep.
arrived. Yep.
Awesome.
So that was a nice. That's one of my favorite emails that I received in the past week. So that was nice.
Yeah, it's good. I'm
Because
glad that it didn't have any issues and it got there okay.
I was a little bit nervous when when the lady at the post office said that it wasn't allowed to be shipped, whatever. So across
But
borders. So, anyways, so
it looks
that
like
was
it's
nice.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Mary Oliver joined us. Mary, it's good to see you.
Mary!
She said she uses a booster seat when vaping in the back seat. Otherwise, she can't blow the smoke out out the window.
Yeah, you guys.
Uh, Big Steve is here.
Big Steve. That's a good point. Imagining requiring cost seatbelts. We have things called motorcycles. Mm-hmm. Normally, I guess the figured it's safer without seatbelt on motorcycle. I guess.
I think that's the general idea. Yeah, I mean, similar to what ATVs are like that.
Right.
Snowmobiles.
But
So my
then,
mom's armed with sufficient
golf
safety
carts.
equipment. Yep, golf
Yeah,
carts don't.
golf carts. Now, uh, it's not a four wheeler, but it's the ATV.
Oh, like the side by side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those typically do have seatbelts.
Right. It's just interesting where they draw the line. But yeah, I agree, Zen. A mom's arm was sufficient safety equipment. Back in the day, that's what everyone thought. Who was I talking to the other day? It was an older lady. I don't remember who I was talking to. Anyways, she was telling me when the seatbelts came out that they said, "Man, we don't need a seatbelt. Our arm is better than a seatbelt."
Yeah, it's so interesting how kind of those things have changed over time.
See that's the issue right there. You order out on the bed and grandpa was pick up as it's bed on the. Yeah, I guess people didn't think very far ago. Oh, they didn't have it, so they did it without.
Yep.
So
Mm-hmm.
well, there you go. Bits and cats. Mark said that
Mark has used freezers. Good.
Hey, Mark, you probably someone I know, but anyways, do you have any videos or pictures that you've done, Mark? And if you do you have a channel? Is it on there? Because I even love to see that. Because I've actually thought about doing the same thing. Well, there you go, Rachel. Mark said he
Oh, okay. That's to keep it so it's watertight because maybe the corners won't be.
Right.
Okay. And we have been joined by new local Austin. Good to see you, Mike.
Oh, the Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait to hang out with him in about a month. Yay! It's always a highlight of mine. Drive with him up to a fish convention, and I mean, we can talk for hours.
He can tell you all about his plans to rewire the hotel.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. That's pretty. That's pretty dope.
He's really good at it. I've seen it firsthand. Ella is here.
At least he's never turned the power off.
Not with you, but I've witnessed different at the Clash.
Yeah, Ella. Yep. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, but not aerosol that lady at post office was talking about. She's talking about essential oils was on the list of not being allowed to go across borders, which is why would essential oil be banned?
Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting.
Or maybe if it's the liquid form, that could be.
Probably. Oh, and your thing was lavender scent.
And essential oil was lavender, yeah.
Yep.
But I guess it wasn't dripping wet, so it's probably, yeah.
And we have been also joined here. We've been joined by Mickey M in Sweden. He said hello to everybody, and now he's getting some coffee.
So how do you drink coffee, Mickey M? Do you drink it black? Do you drink it with creamer and sugar? Is it decaf? Just some of my questions I got for you.
He'll answer them when he gets back.
Well, how much? No, how much? 83 is how I had my. Yep. That's interesting. So yeah, when I was a kid, if you wore a helmet, the other kids, the other neighbors' kids would laugh at you. Crazy.
Really?
But oh yeah, you didn't wear a helmet.
I always did, like on a bike.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is he back to work in night shift?
No.
No?
Day shift. Tomorrow.
Okay. Okay. So he's home now.
No.
Resting tonight.
It's on. Yeah, he's home.
Good.
So tomorrow's the last day for the week. Then yeah.
Oh, Rachel said helmets were for nerds.
Yeah.
Oh boy. So I guess that means I'm a nerd.
I guess you are.
Oh man.
Rachel, did you call TJ a nerd? My co-host?
I think so. I think so. That's okay. That's okay.
The new electric scooter laws here require registration, insurance, a helmet, a bright yellow vest, and only one person per scooter. That's interesting. I mean, it sounds reasonable, but still. I mean, hey, when we were kids on bikes, you'd think a bike would be just one person, you know? Well, sometimes it would hold 3 or 4 people. Especially when they came out with those bikes on the tire. Do
you remember those bars?
Yes.
Yes, and you could put them on the front and the back so that you're pedaling and you've got a friend on the front and a friend on the back. It's amazing that
Yeah.
we didn't all just die at that moment.
Right. Hey, they say what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So I guess those of us that made it, we will be strong.
Yeah, so it's so interesting, right? So one of the guys that I work with, he's got 5 boys.
Mm-hmm.
The oldest is like 20, I don't know, 22 now. And the youngest are twins. They're going to be 16 this year, I think, in the fall. So they're all athletes basically, and one of them's had a couple of pretty serious injuries the last couple of years, kind of like weird injuries that one to his arm, one to his leg, and we'll talk about it at work. I'll ask like how he's recovering and that kind of a thing. He had some surgery. And we'll talk about like a spill he took or something like that, and we both laugh because we're like, oh my god, like if we did that now at this age, I was like, I'd be on like disability for like 6 months just trying to recover. And he's like, he stands back up, dusts himself off, and he's ready to go at it again. And so so the guy at work, he and I are both like, yeah, we would be done for a while.
Yes.
But when you're that age, you can get away with a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Mark Archer said he's the Canadian Pleco King. Okay, cool.
Okay. You know what? Mark, if I click your name, can I go to your channel? Let's see. All right. Sorry, y'all. I gotta go check out his channel out.
Oh, wait a minute
hey,
here.
Mod.
What? You're gonna leave? You're gonna leave me and everyone here?
Yeah. Y'all stay back there. I'll be back in a bit. No, Mod, do you mind grabbing Mark's channel, dropping in the chat? That'd be awesome.
I think Zen feels exactly what I'm talking about. She said the thought of rollerblading without a helmet and honestly a whole padded suit scares the crap out of her now. Yeah, right? I mean, I feel like, I feel like injuries today, they could be literally the same injury and they're like 10 times worse.
Right, exactly. And Mickey M got back with us. Black or was it some cream? I'm a sweet tooth, so I often got a cookie, something to go along with it. Oh, see, there's the answer. Either people will drink black coffee, but when they do, they'll get either a cookie or cinnamon roll to go with it, or ice cream. The people that drink it with cream and sugar, that's all they drink usually. They don't have anything to go with it. So either both sides got a sweet tooth, I think, the way it sounds.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. So, Mickey, you got a cookie right now? And if so, what's your cookie of choice, man?
Ooh, good question.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome, Mark. So. I definitely want to watch your videos after I get off of here.
Absolutely. We recommend everybody go check it out after we have some fun here.
And more than just subscribe. Give a thumbs up and actually watch the content. There. That's a plug.
Excellent. And I think we are, for sure, safety made you lame back in the day. Just a bunch of kids running around testing how much trauma one shot. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Looking back, it's amazing how our parents survived with us being kids doing kid stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Steve says cup of black coffee and he's eating a croissant. Nice choice.
A croissant. Is that just a regular croissant or what's something on there? Is it egg and cheese? Or the bacon? Or is it jelly? Or is it just a plain croissant?
Yes, because he's talking about a croissant and you're talking about a breakfast sandwich.
But the both called. Maybe I grew up in the wrong country. I don't know. But around here, you go to the restaurants or the coffee shops, and it'll be a croissant then it'd be all the I don't know.
Yeah, like you can have a croissant, like a breakfast sandwich, but yeah, he said just a butter croissant. Yep.
Yummy.
Cool.
Yeah. Thank you, Rachel. Yeah.
Yep, that's cool. Good.
Okay. Did we catch up?
We are caught up in
I'm not
chat.
trying to catch up, but do catch up.
You don't like
Okay.
ketchup?
All right.
Okay.
Shall we smack that topic?
Did you just say should we smack that topic?
Uh-huh. I just did. You heard that right.
I don't even know what that means, but I'm gonna live dangerously and say sure.
Okay. All right. What ways can we as content creators make it enjoyable for others?
Yeah, and you said because this is your topic this week, so you said there's a backstory behind this one,
Yeah.
which I don't know the backstory, so I'm gonna learn it here along with all of our friends.
Right. It started. I was thinking about the Bluegrass Bash, Aquashella, and everything, and
Yep.
I've been talking with some of the board members or whatever, Aquashella.
Hmm.
For those who don't know, the owner George, he's an awesome guy, a good friend of mine. Anyway, talking with him, talking with Carrie, there's some others as well. But I was thinking, through this whole thing of talking, discussing what could happen at Aquashella, I was thinking to myself, yeah, we can do this, we can do that, we can do this. But the whole idea is, we as content creators, we need to do it in a way that actually makes it enjoyable for others and not just for ourselves.
Yeah.
Because
Mhm.
in the past, sometimes I would forget and do something just because I want to do it, not because I feel others will actually enjoy it. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And that's where this topic came up. And I'm still thinking about it as more than tonight. I'm thinking about the next, at least till after the next two events that I'm going to attend.
Hmm.
Especially Aquashella. Aquashella, you tend to be a little more on a, I don't want to say it this way, but almost like a platform. Because people see you as a, okay, I'm putting it in the way I saw it back when I just started getting into the going to conventions. I see people at convention with a tag, right, a badge on, with their name, etc. I saw them as a celebrity.
Sure, I can understand that.
So instead of just making the public look at us as celebrities, which I know I'm not, I ain't close. Anyways, but in their eyes, they think that, oh, this guy does content, does YouTube, does live streams, he's somebody, right? Anyway, whatever. Instead of going that way, I want to turn it around and make it enjoyable for everyone. Basically, we're on the same level. Just because I'm on the camera every week does not mean I'm at a different level, okay?
Sure. Yeah.
Maybe I've had more chances of experience, but I'm still on the same level as anyone else.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that's I think that's one of the things as you get involved in different communities, there are people that have platforms, kind of like the one that we've got here, where there are people that will start to follow whatever content it is that you create or whatever it is that you put out into kind of the world, right? And I think you hear oftentimes mixed reviews where people will then meet these people in real life. And how many times have you heard somebody say, oh, I met somebody that's, maybe somewhat of a household name in whatever community, music or movies or sports or whatever. How many times have you heard, yeah, the guy was kind of a jerk?
Yeah.
And so I think, I think that's a bit of a responsibility that people have to not forget the fact that at the end of the day, we're all human.
I agree. And as a creator, y'all, I'm talking about anyone else out there that does. Even if your channel has only 5 subscribers and you put out a video, you're an influencer.
Mm-hmm.
No matter if no one subscribes to your channel, but someone's watching you at all times.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And don't go to. There's enough content creators out there that has gone to this place of being know-it-all, being a like TJ said, a jerk.
Mm-hmm.
So if whatever I say tonight, you miss everything I say. But one thing I want you all to remember is don't ever come off as a jerk.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to encourage y'all to come off as a regular human. Don't come off as a know-it-all or my way is the only way. It's just some encouragement. I'm talking to myself personally.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's why I like what Steven said here. That's why they say don't meet your heroes. And I think the fact that we have to have a saying like that, which is so common to hear,
Right.
that to me is really sad. Because people who are in a position of, again, they're sharing something with the world, whether it's their athletic talents or, musical talents, or, if you want to take it to the stuff that we do here, right? I don't put us on that same plane as far as, household names and things like that. But,
Right.
We're putting out an image. And in general, people become heroes because people see something in them.
Right.
And then to meet that person or those people and to find out it's not who they are in real life, that's just really sad. I feel like, I can speak for both of us that we're the same people here that we are in person. And I feel like everybody should strive for that, because that's part of, as you say, what can we make it more enjoyable, make it enjoyable for others. That's not just the content that we put out. That's not just the work we do around this live stream. That's every interaction that we have with people in this capacity. Right. And that's part of, being, pleasant to be around. That's a whole, right. That's a different way in which people may enjoy getting a chance to interact. And I just feel like we have a responsibility that even though we maybe are busy or we've had a rough day, you've got to stop and kind of think about how you show up.
Right. And if possible, I know most times when you see someone online, which it shouldn't be this way, but most times they're different than they're in person, which is sad.
Yeah.
That has been one of my goals as a creator,
Mm-hmm.
to be the same in person as I'm on screen.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, what I'm saying, you don't. What is that saying? Is don't make your hero. I don't want that ever to happen to me. I don't want a little kid come up, hey, guys, get excited, and they'll see me and realize I'm not the person that they watch every week online.
Right.
That's sad.
Yeah. So I mean, I think what we're articulating here is, one of those ways is making sure that the image you portray out into the world is consistent and reliable.
Yes. So, would you have anything off the top of your head that you could encourage me or other creators to keep it that way, to keep an image good?
I mean, I think the most obvious one is I think you got to think before you act, think before you speak. I mean, again, you go back to some of the people that are out there. How many of them do we see that end up in legal troubles of all sorts of situations,
Yes.
right? And it's like that's the example that they're then putting out into the world. And so, I think it's making sure that if you portray yourself to be, a good kind of honest
Mm-hmm.
citizen of the world, then be a good honest citizen of the world, right? That's what I mean by that consistency. Don't
Mm-hmm.
be one person today, one person on Thursday night, and a different person on Friday morning.
Yes. Yes.
I think that's important. I think I like what Mark says here: be kind to everyone, treat people as you would have them treat you. And yeah, I mean, I think
I agree.
it's important that even in those short interactions, people may really, even though I think it's good that, I think you and I are on the same page that we don't view ourselves as, we're not special, right? We're regular people who have been lucky enough to be given a platform where we can do this, to interact with people who, in some cases, we've never met. In other cases, they're great friends of ours, right? And we
Yeah.
talk to them, we see them maybe once or twice a year, all of those kinds of things. Um, you know, and I think that it's really important that we recognize that some of those people may see us somewhere at an event or whatever online somewhere, and that may be for them an exciting opportunity to interact, and we've got to allow for that to happen, and we've got to show up as best as
Right.
possible so that we make that
Mm-hmm.
the interaction that they had thought about, as opposed to, like Steven said, the one where they go, oh my gosh, it's true, don't meet your and I use the term loosely, but your
Right.
heroes, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree, Ella. It's hard to stay in that character
Hmm.
or mindset all day, especially at an event where you may be overstimulated and you can't interact the way you would on video. That is true. But with that being said, still keep your image good. You know what I'm saying? Still be yourself. Don't be a jerk. You can put it on that route. Because I know at the end of the day, say for instance, Akashara,
Hmm.
especially last day, the Akashara, I am wore out, but I still, even though I'm wore out and tired, I might, I'm definitely not, we would say, ready to do a video at that moment. Not one bit. My energy's gone. You know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
that's just part of it. You know,
Yeah.
because
Yeah, it's hard to be on all the time, but yeah, I saw this comment from Jenna. Always anxious to meet people in person because I'm actually a very shy person. Yeah, the last part is what she says. She's always afraid she's going to disappoint people. And I don't know. I've met Jenna a number of times the last 3 4 years, whatever it's been, and I can't imagine her disappointing anybody. And maybe that's because she tries very hard not to,
she's,
but
I think she tries too hard sometimes. What it seems. She's a phenomenal person. She's awesome.
she works incredibly hard. She's always
Mm-hmm.
welcoming to everybody. She wants things to work out for people. Right, like when they have requests and things, she's always incredibly accommodating. So yeah, but I can understand that can be a lot to uphold, especially when that's
Yeah.
not your nature. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I mean, I again, I just can't imagine her disappointing anybody, but I can understand having that as a fear or a concern. But
Right. Yeah.
yeah.
Um. And being shy,
Hmm.
Jenna is not shy. Now, of course, I know what you see on live streams.
Hmm.
Jenna and Stephen P. You, you might not take the live streams as shy people, but honestly, a lot of creators are introverts.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people
So,
in the fish community consider themselves introverts.
mhm.
Now we're just going to make her argue with people.
That's perfect. Hey, I would actually watch it, Steven. I would actually show up and just sit back in the corner and watch it all happen. That'd be a good. Um, that'd be entertaining. Yeah.
Steven says his corporate persona is exhausting enough. Yeah, so that's yeah. Yeah, because that's a different type of environment, right? You're there for a different purpose. And so when you're on at work, it's a different level of on. So I can understand kind of, you know, what he's talking about. It's right, you've got certain cultural expectations and you're trying to meet up to those, and there's the pressure of sort of the work you've got, the timelines, and it yeah. So it is unbelievably exhausting.
Mm-hmm. And Mike, you're correct. You're 100%, 100% accurate on that statement. You're
Mike,
extra. I would even add a couple extras to that.
he is definitely extroverted, and I love him for it.
And you would think that New Local Austin and Vibes would not click, because Mike is overly extroverted, and I'm very introverted.
Hmm.
But somehow through all that, maybe it's the fish thing. I don't know. We actually clicked, so I don't know what's up with that.
I mean, sometimes it just works, right? You just kind of balance each other out.
Hey, that's actually a good statement right there, Jenna.
Yeah.
Now, first time if you saw me the first time at Aquashella, every time going to Aquashella first time versus now, it's night and day. Because back then I was very uncomfortable. I was around 100 other strangers, besides the ones that I watched online.
Hmm.
So I was in my own little world. You know what I'm saying? So I was very uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
But now, since there's enough people I know at the events that I'm a comfort zone.
Mm-hmm.
So I come out of the box each year. You know what I'm saying? And New Local Austin definitely helps that, Mike. With him just being there, puts me on a different light. It's just like I can be myself and not worry about disappointing anyone.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
For a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, yeah, Zen is she is introvert, but at the clash, she was definitely in the right environment.
Hmm. Yeah. Yep. I'm glad that she was there. It was good to meet her and spend some time over the weekend. And yeah. Yeah. I mean, it helps to be around familiar people
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
Your husband is your emotional support. Hey, actually, that's a perfect. That's perfect, Ella.
Yeah. This is also a topic
Uh,
I think quite a bit about vibes,
yeah, go ahead.
but in a different capacity, right? And I really like. I like the way that you have thought about this because it's quite broad. When I think about this topic, though, I think about from a live stream perspective,
Okay,
right?
go ahead.
And so I think about this really routinely around what are the things that we can do to make it more enjoyable, make it so that we can put something out compelling for everybody to continue to come and join us. And my hope is that people learn a little something along the way. And so, I think it's finding that balance between, providing some entertainment, some education, creating an environment where people feel like they can come and they can participate. I think in my mind, it's trying to find what that right mix is of all of those things.
Mm-hmm.
The tough part is it's different for different people, and they're all kind of looking for a certain style. So I think it's one that is kind of always a bit of a moving target in my mind, to try and make sure that what you started and built, and then Mariah and then myself joined, later on, that we continue that, that momentum, because it's important to
Mm-hmm.
me that, we as a collective group, we continue to make it better over time.
Yeah. And y'all definitely do that. Maybe that Vibes guy kind of fails all the time, but TJ Mariah keeps that Vibes guy in check. I mean, all the time, which is good. A guy that I'm saying a good leader, but I don't see myself as a leader. Anyways, as a person in that position, you always need people to keep them on the straight path.
Sure. Yeah. And I think it's the different perspectives, right?
And hold them accountable.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And to bounce ideas off of, right? And so I think the way I'd sum that up is, I would say, how do we try to make it more enjoyable, is we never stop trying to do things new, different, coming up with different ideas, coming up with different ways of doing things, to try and keep it fresh, to keep it interesting. I think it's kind of that pursuit of sort of what's that next level that we can get to.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully it resonates. And I think we're really lucky that we've got, a good group of people that join us most of the weeks, when they're free, of course, because life obviously happens, and not we all can't be everywhere every week all the time, but I feel like we're lucky that we've got a group that comes and joins us, and wants to sort of consume what it is that we put out there. And I just want to make sure that we continue to refine it so that it gives people that reason to continue to come back.
I agree. Actually, I also, for those who don't know the chat, now, for those of y'all that do content, a live stream on a regular basis, you probably already know what I'm going to say. But I actually, what y'all say in the chat, I actually enjoy that. Maybe some of y'all might not realize it, but that's my weekly, everyone said, entertainment. But there's a quote here in the chat I want to pull up, because that made me think differently. That's a great statement. Watching yourself as you learn to film yourself is a bad idea. Well, that's what I believed for many years. But the best way, watch yourself. Watch all the time. Watch yourself. Every video you put out, even before you put it out, replay it. Watch over. That's how you actually get better. You can critique yourself. And remember, when you hit record, you don't have to upload that video. You don't have to upload it even. You don't have to upload it. You can even delete it down the road. But watch it so you can critique yourself and improve and get better with the way you talk, your actions. Because even these videos I've done, I'll come back and watch later. It's like, ooh, that video is horrible. But so some of those videos are still out there. You can watch them if you want. But the reason I left them there because now I can look back where I've grown.
Mm-hmm.
But I will agree though, Mark, that you just need to find your people. Yeah, that's true and all. But it's more enjoyable if your people, or people that enjoy you, if they enjoy you because you enjoy you. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. So this is really interesting, Vibes, because you know what? I agree with both of you.
Oh, go ahead.
I watch. So I agree with you. I watch almost every one of our live streams back.
Mm-hmm.
And it's purely because I want to check and see how did I personally come across in the live stream. And I want to work on, are there things that I could be doing differently? And so I am pretty measured about going back and, within a couple days of the live stream, going back and watching and just trying to pick up, is there one or two little things? And I think it has worked, right? I think if I go back and look at, from whatever it was 3 years ago, episode, I think 4 or something like that, we said was when we all started working together, to today, I feel like there is a change. A lot of people probably won't notice it because it happens so gradually over, 100 episodes plus.
Right.
But to me, I can see the progression, and I feel like that's again part of that getting better and continuing to strive to make it better and more interesting for people and things like that. But I also agree with Mark that there comes a point where it can do the opposite for you, and it can cause you instead of being a motivator to do something and to improve, it can be a demotivator if you let it take you down. And so I think you have to know that about yourself of, can you do something like that and take the small little pieces that you might learn without picking yourself apart? Because that's also not healthy.
True.
Right. And to go into this with, if you've got the mindset of, oh gosh, I did this, and it's all horrible. That, to Mark's point, I think that's a terrible spiral that nobody should go down, and nobody should have to frankly like do that. I think we all do this as an outlet and something that's positive in our lives, and so we have to make sure that we keep that in perspective. But I do like going back. For me, it's motivating to go back and look and see where I can do things better.
I agree. Now, that being said, I'm not gonna ever be perfect in doing content, and you know what? I'm okay with that. Actually, my goal is to make content that I enjoy watching. If you know what I'm saying. Because if I'm enjoying watching it, someone else is going to enjoy it too. Because we're all very similar.
Yep.
So why not put content out there that I enjoy watching, so others can enjoy as well?
Well, and the interesting things, right, Vibes, is you and I have stumbled upon the fact that we like watching different kinds of content. You tell me if I'm wrong, but I think I'm remembering, because it's been a long time that you and I had this conversation, but I think the general gist of it was you do like a stream that is a little more conversational in nature, maybe not as focused on the topic. It's more kind of in the moment, live type of a discussion. And I'm one that gravitates towards the topic. And so we are a perfect example of the fact that different things for different people work when it comes to consuming content. We will both gravitate towards different things. And so you and I have worked together to mix the two.
Right.
Because I think that, gives an appreciation for each of us, that there are people that are going to agree very much with you, and there's people that are going to agree with me.
Mm-hmm.
right? And so, it's how do we kind of mix both of those ideas together to create something that would maybe be a little bit of both worlds. Because I think we also don't want to get into a mode of where we are creating things just to please others, right? Because there's an element of this that we're putting things out
Right.
that we feel good about in some way. It's a format that we really are motivated by and we like, or we expect a certain quality from ourselves, and so we need to do that versus just doing what an individual or a certain part of the population would want. But we've got to find that balance, and I think that's, for me, that's the tricky part. Is it's always you don't know what's going to resonate and what's not. I think the
Right.
good news is we're willing to kind of iterate on it, and let's be honest, sometimes things don't land, right? And in
Right.
other times they do. And this is not this is not a this is not scripted, and we're not going for a certain look of like it's got to look a certain way, right? This is real life, right? You tonight
Right.
got home from work late, and we started late because that's real life. And because we say we started 8 and we didn't start till whenever it was, quarter after or whatever, so what? It doesn't matter, right? We're not going to strive for putting out something that's not the reality. I'm just
I
going
agree.
through
Um,
and reading some of the comments. Yeah, go ahead.
Definitely, it must be authentic. That's the number one seller. I agree. I agree 100%, Mark. That is, yeah. Be yourself. Be original. Be authentic. Now, hey, the easiest way for me, I'm talking to myself, is be yourself because everyone else is taken. But also, if I be myself on my content,
Hmm.
I don't have to put on a face when I'm in public.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. I think that in my mind is the best scenario, is that
Mm-hmm.
we don't have to try to be this group of people in the outside world, because that's who we are. Now, granted, watching people have a conversation, not super exciting. Right? So there is an element of it where I think you do have to amp yourself up a little bit more than maybe you would if you and I were just, talking on the phone or something like that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But in general, though, beyond that, you're getting the real kind of who we are.
Mm-hmm.
And that, to me, that's important. And I think it's important
And,
to all three of us that's what you get.
right. And I will agree that you're not seeing. Hey, what you see tonight on the live stream is not what you're going to normally see in person, because when you do content, you got to take your energies to the next level.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Yep.
Because if you don't, I know for fact, my first video I ever did to make it for a YouTube channel, that thing was so low kill. It was very blah. Won't say it that way.
That's right. Yeah. 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 So there's the element where we have to come up with a certain level of energy here.
Mm-hmm.
But beyond that, if you meet us in person and we're talking, it's very much like this, right? And
Right.
so that's one of the things that I really appreciate about it, is the fact that you and I could do that. We have the ability where we can get on here and we are who we are. And then when we meet, when hopefully we see each other, at an event in the year, it's the same conversation without a computer.
Mm-hmm. And earlier you mentioned about like you prefer the topic over. See, I prefer the live stream style. It's because after you get the bloopers, the oops, the mistakes, it's just raw. This is what you see is what you got. There's nothing, no edited content.
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, edited content is cool and all, but
Mm-hmm.
me, I prefer watching the non-edited content.
The
The
totally
real
off
stuff.
the cuff kind of.
Right.
Yeah. And that's what Zen says. She said the tangents are for sure where the fun is typically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
agree.
It's both are going to appeal to people differently. And
Mm-hmm.
so that's why I think we try and strike that balance, because I think they're both very valuable and they're both fun to do. I think for
Mm-hmm.
me, I look at this as an opportunity where, potentially this content is around long after you and I are gone.
Correct.
And I just feel like being able to put topics out there gives us an opportunity to share our perspectives on things, or, if it's a scientific type of topic that we're talking about, how fish are classified, right, scientifically, or, talking about, bacteria, right, from the beneficial bacteria in our aquariums and where it lives.
Mm-hmm.
And, I feel like that's an opportunity where you and I can leave, and Mariah, we leave something behind long term that can benefit so many different people from an educational perspective. And that's where I get so excited about the topics, is just I feel like we've got the ability to kind of leave it better than we found it, right? Leave the hobby a
I
little better
agree.
than we found it, right? And yeah, I'm not saying we're revolutionizing the hobby, because we're not, right? But
No.
we've got an ability to be a reliable source that is willing to admit we don't have all the answers. We know what works for us, and we'll talk to you about what works for us, but understand it's not the only way. And
Praise the Lord.
right? And we've got the opportunity to put that out there. And so
Amen.
that's where I kind of I like doing that. So that's why I feel like it's great that you and I are able to kind of meld those two preferences and put together what we do.
Hey, Ella, to your statement. Yeah, but you know what, Ella? I think the same thing. I think for me, I talk too fast. I trip over my words because I get excited. That is me, 100%. You're hearing it in raw format. It's not edited. So
Mm.
now, with that being said, looking back over some of my first live streams versus now, I have overcome and realized what I can do to help improve that. Hey, Ella, hey, for anyone that's content, I'm just going to quick tip.
What is that?
This is just this is a fish. You can use
Oh,
whatever,
yeah.
octopus, whatever.
Hmm.
Basically, something in your hand, something you can fidget with.
Yep.
It helps you stay focused. Helps you. And for me, it helps me to kind of tone down my excitement, so I can talk without stumbling across my words, getting too
Hmm.
excited, talk too fast. It's a calming effect. It's weird. It's something in your hand, just kind of. If you get it, if you know, you know. So give it a try.
Do you know we have been streaming this long together, and I never knew, nor did I ever really ask, I don't think, because you normally always have something in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's a pen, it doesn't matter what it is, you've got something in your hand. And I did not know that that's what you use it for, but it's brilliant. Gives you
Um,
something else to
and
focus on, I guess.
right, and
Yeah.
I'm happy to share it out because somebody else told me that I did years ago, even back before I was doing content.
Yep.
They told me just talking to someone on the phone or in a group setting or in church or anything where I had to actually do talking
Mm-hmm.
or try to be focused. We all got nerves that we kind of, oh, not all of us. Yeah, we all have nerves, but some
Sure.
of us have maybe more, so it kind
Yep.
of calms them.
Mm-hmm.
It It's part of that we don't call it ADHD side of us. You want to go that route? A lot of us have a side of ADHD. If we want to admit it or not, most of people do. But doing that, you can kind of control that.
Yeah.
So,
And I think you bring up a really interesting another important point. And I'll be honest with you. I didn't take it as broadly as you did when I was thinking about this, but you've really opened kind of my eyes to the fact that there's a lot of angles for us when it comes to making it. So part of it is setting ourselves up so that we're comfortable. Right?
yes.
So like you have something that you keep in your hands to focus you and to slow you down and kind of to keep your mind sort of on track. And like I've got my notebook, because that if we're covering a topic, I write it down and I've got my notes, and that keeps me organized and I can glance over, right, and I can kind of move from section to section. You know, just the little things that you can do to sort of set yourself up so that you're in the right sort of frame of mind to be able to create that kind of an environment where you're at your best to be able to give back to other people. I didn't think about that, but I think that's really important.
And now here's a question for those that just heard what I mentioned about something in my hand all the time. Now, go and watch other live streams, even public speaking. Watch how many people that do this have something in their hand all the time. It's interesting how many people on the average actually, it's a subconscious thing. Most of us don't realize what we're doing.
Yep. I think there's other things too, right? Vibes that people may do just out of natural habit. And sort of just different things that you do to kind of, so for me, I notice to organize my thoughts, I look up.
Yeah.
If you go back and watch our older, our live streams, I will very much.
Silly.
I visually, like, I don't move my head all the time, but I will look kind of like up, and it, for whatever reason, it organizes what I'm going to say, and then I'm able to kind of bring it out. So it's really interesting, the little things that we've developed that have caused us to kind of be able to, again, be able to show up in a way where, we're able to carry on conversation, share information, and do things like that. So I think that's the other thing, is also a message for anybody who's out there who, don't be hard on yourselves, because we all have those little things that we do. And there may be things that we go, oh gosh, like, why do I do that? Like, there's a number of times where I go, gosh, why can't I just look at the darn camera? Why do I have to? It's just my natural inclination is just to look up. And so, but that's my thing, right? There's just, it is what it is. And don't be ashamed of the fact that, we've all got our own little things.
And it's not natural to look at the camera, talk to a computer. Yeah, it's not. It's not natural.
No.
But there is where practice makes you better.
Yeah. Yeah.
It helps.
You just get more comfortable, right?
Now, some of y'all probably don't realize it, or for those that don't follow long enough in the channel, might notice that Vibes will occasionally, like, basically he's staring off into the distance. He's not really there. That's what's really happening. He's thinking really hard, so his eyes are kind of glazed over. If I'm using that right word for that.
Yeah.
But he's not really there. He's there, but you know what I'm saying? His eyes, yeah.
You're focused on what you're trying to think through. And so for a moment, it like diverts your attention.
Now, I've never heard anyone in the chat or someone watching content say, "Hey, Vibes, occasionally we'll just watch you glare off to the horizon and look at nothing." I never heard of that, but I have heard it in person. I was sitting there, be like, "Hey, what are we looking at?" "Oh, sorry, nothing. I was just, And what's really bad, I done in person, it was basically stare someone down, which is kind of sad because I need to figure out how to control my eyes better. So even though I'm thinking and I'm not really looking at what I'm looking at, I'm
Yep.
just sometimes it can look like I'm staring at someone, even though I'm not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, because you're not focused on what you're actually looking at.
Right.
You're not doing it to look. You're doing it for a completely different purpose. Yeah.
So basically, what's happening? You're turning your eyes off. Basically, for me, turn my eyes off so my brain takes the higher focus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. I like what Mark said here too. He said for live streams, put a picture on your camera, a picture of your best friend, someone who is naturally easy for you to talk to.
Ta-da! I do it every week.
Perfect. It's perfect. So I know you're not talking about this.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
You probably got on. But that is a great. I'm glad you brought that up, TJ. About what Mark said. That is 100%. That definitely makes it easier.
Mm-hmm.
A lot easier.
Rachel said she puts a little.
I've done.
Keep going. Go ahead.
No.
I was just gonna say, Rachel said she puts a stone in her pocket that fits in her palm, and she can pull it out anytime, and rub it with her thumb if she's feeling fidgety or anxious or anything like that. And she said at this point she's worn a dent in it over the years. And then Zen says that she's got a crystal, what she calls a crystal worry stone.
Mm-hmm. So see, I'm not that far off on my ideas.
No, we've all got something that kind of helps us, and it's a good thing.
Exactly, Ella. Exactly.
I'm your emotional support person.
Yep, right on.
I may be your getting on your nerves person sometimes.
Well, hey, but I can. Hey, it only lasts a couple hours a week. I can deal with it.
You're strong. You're strong. Yeah, you can deal with it.
Yeah. No, actually, it's never gotten to that point.
No.
But should it?
I mean, we may get there someday, but you and I have done remarkably well for years at this point.
Yeah, true.
It is now 9:57.
Okay, and what TJ just saying, we gotta quit talking and go to the giveaway.
I just didn't want to forget the homework because we had people that did their homework this week. So, and we want to make sure. I assume Ed's going live tonight, but that shouldn't be for another 30 minutes. So we've got some time.
Okay.
I'll just verify that story.
Okay, and while you do that,
yep,
I'm gonna pull up the.
Yes. He's scheduled for 10:30, so we've got 30 minutes. So we can run a little over. Steven said he did his homework and he sent it to you 2 weeks ago.
Yep. I appreciate it, Steven. That was awesome. But that's for everyone that has done the homework.
Yeah.
Can you see the wheels? The wheel? Okay?
Yes, they look good. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's go down to the entries.
Mm-hmm.
Here's number 1.
And what was the question again? Remind me, please.
Okay, I can add it. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. What fish would you breed for profit and why? What fish would you breed for profit and why? Number 1, a pentagon. Everyone is going to a smaller setup, so why not provide a gorgeous little cichlids with planet nano tanks? Actually, that's a great idea. I like your answer.
Yep.
So,
and Zen says she doesn't speak homework.
Oh, that's okay.
Yep.
Okay, number 2. You ready for that?
Yeah.
Guppies, bristlenose, plecos, rice fish, mountain minnows, or paradise fish. This guy went all out. This person. Something that isn't super popular but doesn't get ever go out of style. It has to be
Yep.
colony bred. And
Yep.
this person really went all out. I told TJ backstage, I couldn't put it all on the list even. This is all I could put on.
Oh, there was more fish listed?
There's more stuff listed than just this. So they went all out. I actually
Okay.
like this, y'all. I don't mind if you go out and talk about Mao and do more than we ask. Okay. Number 3, Harlequin Rasbora. They are standard in the hobby, and I never have any problem distributing them among the local fish stores that I deal with.
Mm-hmm.
Which that's actually a good thing to think about if you're doing fish for profit. Think about how you get rid of the fish, babies.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4, Aranda goldfish. We need more honest bread and no more tank editions. And this one also has a lot more as well, but it not enough room to put anything on the description. But yeah.
Okay.
So we
So
should
this
go back
one's
to
this one.
number 1?
No. So
Okay.
that one was Ella.
Correct?
I feel like this one is Cheryl.
Nope.
No. Oh no. This one is Steve.
Which Steve?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Steve from Spain.
Correct.
Okay.
And then this one.
This one I think is Stephen P.
Correct.
And then this has to be Sevilla Steve. Oh. Wait, right?
No, because you already said.
Oh, I already said it. So this is
So
Cheryl.
He says. Yeah. Yep.
Okay. I got myself all confused.
Now I'm looking for myself. I can agree with all of them.
Mm-hmm.
But my favorite, if I was doing it, and this is choices I had, now of course Steven, I have a variety, so I have options, right? But for one fish,
Yep.
Epistogrammy is kind of. I actually been thinking about it, so. But
They're neat.
But yeah.
They're really neat. Yeah. So
So how about you?
well, so I'll say that Stevens was a giveaway because he talked about bristlenose, and he talked about paradise fish, and he talked about guppies,
Mm-hmm.
and I know these are all fish that he keeps. So that's how I kind of figured that one out.
That one was easy.
That one was easy because Ella, we know, loves her goldfish.
Yep.
And the other two were the toss-up for me, right? This one, this one, I would have had them reversed. I would have had this one I had as
Cheryl.
Yeah, and the other one I had as Sevilla Steve.
Yeah, all these are great choices, yo. Anyway,
They are. They are.
Shout out to Zero Steve, Stephen P, Ella Aqua, and Cheryl for doing your homework.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think I would go with some kind of live bear.
So a guppy. Is it rice fish at live bear?
No.
Okay. How about mountain minnows?
No.
Okay.
No. I would go with some kind of. What's that?
Is paradise fish live bear?
Nope. No, they're a labyrinth fish, like a betta or a gourami.
Cool. Okay.
Oh, so now we know if we ask this question and Mark does his homework, he strictly breeds plecos and cories. So exactly. I know anybody who lists anything that's more than a catfish is not Mark.
Thanks, Ella. Yeah, for those who don't know, Ella is awesome. She goes out of her way to make it easier for everyone. I like it. Keep doing it, Ella. I wouldn't change anything, Ella. Keep doing it. Mark, homework assignment is given after the live on Thursdays and sent to Vibe's email by Wednesday night before the next Thursday stream. Yep. Okay. Shall we go ahead and spin the wheels?
Yes, however, I did want to. Did you see Mary Oliver's comment?
No.
She commented from a health perspective. She said her medical leave is being extended. She's got an MRI, it seems like at the end of the month on the 25th. So, Mary, thanks for being here and thanks for sharing an update. We've been thinking about you. We continue to think about you, and we hope that things continue to progress in a positive way for you.
And prayers, Mary. Thank you.
Yeah. So we. No,
I
other comments, but no, I just wanted to highlight that one because we asked her about her health and she was given an update. Yeah, I think she said the last time she was here on the stream, she's been dealing with some insurance company stuff, and yeah.
That's
so
sad.
Yeah, it is. It's not easy, and everybody in whatever format you prefer to do, send positive thoughts, prayers, whatever you think is most appropriate, send them Mary's way. And she's not the only one. We've got lots in the community that certainly are going through some stuff, but
Yes.
Mary's here with us usually quite regularly, and so we keep thinking about her.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay,
let's go ahead and
spin the wheel.
See who is our lucky homework winner this week.
Yeah. Can you see the wheels? Okay.
I sure can.
Okay, let's do this. Good luck. Seville Steve.
Yep.
Seville, I know you told me in the email that you don't want, if you win again, you don't want to receive it. You want us to receive it. Okay.
He said donate to Steven.
And I appreciate hey, by the way, Steve, I appreciate that because he said he knows it costs a lot of money to send over there. Yeah, it's whatever. Mm-hmm. But I appreciate that. So Stephen P., let's see what you actually win, eh?
Yep.
Oh, stop making noise. Okay. Let's see what you win now. Woo! And I'm assuming Stephen P. is still here yet? While wait for you to answer, I'm gonna go ahead and grab the ball.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
He is here. He just answered. He said sweet, so that's good. So he'll get himself a new water bottle. Thanks to Steve for gifting it to Steven. That was quite
thanks,
nice.
Steve.
And Steve, if you win in the future and you want back in, don't be bashful about that, right? We decided to make this everybody could participate, so right. It's up to you, right? We're good either way.
Mm-hmm. And so I got tonight's live stream. It's been sponsored by API.
Thank you, API, for the water bottle.
Nice water bottle. Yep. And for those that do win these, I use it more than just a water bottle. These make great. Now this is brand new. I'm not using this yet, right? But I got probably 10 bottles I use around the fish room in my car. It holds fish. That is, go collecting, perfect collector bottle, put fish in, snails, plants. Uh, it's a screw top lid.
Yep.
You need to make sure you put the right amount of oxygen and only so much water. Enough that way, it's like a bag. It's like a bag with a screw top lid.
Yep.
Come on, how nice can that be?
That's super cool. Yep, it's great.
Nice.
We appreciate it from our friends at API.
Yep. Yeah, API was very nice. When was this? This is last Aquashella. They came to me, hey, Vibes. We want to give you a big box of bottles. So they gave me a big box of them to give away. So thanks, API.
That's cool. That's cool.
Steven, you don't mind sending me your address to my email, but put hashtag Thursday night, hashtag 116 Thursday night live stream in the email subject and give me your address so I can ship it to you. And do it tonight yet, because depends on how tomorrow goes. If work goes easy and I get up early, I want to ship it out tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, it'll be Saturday. But yeah. And you know what? I'm going to put that in my notebook. That's one thing I do write down. Who wins and who enters every week in my notebook. And Stephen P. won. Is there anything I'm missing, TJ? Go ahead.
Severe Steve said it's fun to gift anything I win. So yeah, that's great. But Steve, just if you get to a point where you're interested in jumping back in, you just let us know. That's perfectly fine. But also happy to see you gift to other people. I agree, that is a fun way to do it. Rachel wants to know if the homework for next week was assigned yet, and the answer is no, not yet. We did not get there, so you didn't miss anything there.
I'm just getting ready to do it now.
And Cheryl says she loves her water bottle. She doesn't go to work without it.
Oh, nice! So I'm glad that you won one. That's cool.
Yep.
All right, and that's encouragement for anyone that has won something in the past. Here, during this Thursday night live stream stuff that we've been doing now, I'd be glad if you share what you use your item for, or if it's the fish food, whatever. Let us know. It's not only encouraging those in the chat, but also to myself. I like to know when stuff is actually being used and not collecting dust.
Yeah, exactly. Right. You want to make sure that the stuff that you give away is useful to people and that they enjoy it.
Right.
It's good.
Thanks, Cheryl. Okay. The homework for next week. What was your first fish tank setup? And why?
Ooh, this one's going to be tricky for me, Vibes.
Right. Same here. So here's the point. If you can't remember your first tank setup, I'm not going to blame you. It's okay. But at least go back to one that you do remember. Say if you got in the hobby and this is your fifth tank, maybe do another third tank. I don't care, but it'd be cool if you remember back to your first tank. That'd be cool. Do it. So try. You don't have to write a paragraph. If you want to write a paragraph, do. Go ahead and write a paragraph. I encourage you. Write a whole paragraph, a whole email, full of whatever it was. For your first fish tank setup, what it was. What size aquarium, what kind of substrate, what kind of decor, and certain ones, what kind of fish, plants, lights, the whole 9 yards. We want to love to hear it.
Man, this is going to be really hard for me to figure out who did what. And I can only pray that Ella's first aquarium was an Oranda tank.
Exactly.
That may help me out a little bit.
Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna go back. Hold on. Before I comment something in the chat, I'm gonna go back to my email to make sure I'm on point.
Zen says hers was a fish bowl, and she doesn't want to remember that. Fair enough.
Okay.
And Steve says that his fish room smells like lavender now.
That is strange. Why would that?
Why would that be?
My apologies, Steve. Hey, if it's that bad, just toss it.
No, I think he likes it.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Thanks, y'all. Ella put homework hashtag. Nope. Put 116. Hashtag 116. And the subject for your homework for next week. Thursday Night Live hashtag 116 and the subject.
Yep.
So what I do, y'all, grab your emails. I go to my emails and put hashtag whatever I tell you. It'll be 116, and it'll pull up all the ones I've entered.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I'm able to make sure I catch everyone. And
So
if you
you-
don't do it, my bad. You're bad. Sorry.
Yeah, you put the number of the stream where you gave the homework out.
Right.
Got it. Yep.
And Steve and Pete, for your address, email. Send it there again. Hashtag 116. Does not live stream. So I could, when I'm, it makes it. Yeah. There you go. Thanks, Ella. Thank you.
Yep.
No, hashtag 116. Honestly, you don't have to put Thursday Night Live if you don't want to, but at least in the subject, hashtag 116. But otherwise, I won't be able to catch it. I get a lot of emails every day. Way too many. I need to go through all the emails trying to find your responses. And one of the mods in the chat, you mind grabbing my email, dropping it in the chat for those that are new here and don't know my email? They can email their homework to me for next week. And some of the rules, because I know some new people in the chat. You got to be here to win.
Mm-hmm.
You got to email your answer to. There you go.
Yep.
And you got to put hashtag 116 in the subject of the email. And if you're the winner, you have to email me your address. That way I can ship it to you as well. And the cutoff date, y'all, to enter and be able to be eligible to be on the giveaway as well. You got to do it before Wednesday night at 12 p.m. or a.m. What 12 p.m.
No.
Before Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
My time. And I'm a Central Standard Time. So if you wait out missing that time date, do it early. And don't wait till the last second. Ha 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 ha. Zen. Now guys, don't listen to Zen. That's not what. Because that won't pull it up. So
that is how the wheels. That is how the wheels come off the bus in a hurry.
Exactly. So.
Yep. I think Rachel said it the proper way instead of the way you and I were fumbling around with it. It's 11:59 p.m. Central Time on Wednesday night.
All right. Thanks, Rachel. You're awesome. Yeah.
That is the appropriate cutoff time. And Ella says, Zen, that's how you get disqualified.
Exactly. Now, if you enter after that time, y'all, it doesn't mean we won't talk about it, but you just won't be eligible to be on the giveaway. Will.
And that's been consistent where we've held other people to the same thing, so we're going to keep going with that.
Because you know what? I need to tell Vibes to get on the ball and get either Wednesday night or Thursday morning. Go start entering people's names on the wheel. And also put whatever they answered in the banner. So when Thursday Night Live comes ready, I'm ready to go live. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of waiting to the last minute to enter.
Well, let's be clear. You'll probably still wait till the last minute to tabulate the results, but
Did he just call the vibes out?
I did a little bit, just a little.
Ah, Steven. Yeah.
It's okay.
Hey.
You'll find the email.
Yeah. That one I'm not as worried about.
No,
Because
it's
the
one.
other one
versus,
I am, though. Right.
Yeah, multiple
Versus-
entries. Yeah,
Mhm. So
makes sense.
that one, I can just put Stephen P into the search bar and it'll pull up the last,
Hmm.
So.
Yep.
But for those that enter, I don't know who enters.
True.
And I'm going to read it back to y'all. Make sure that latecomers. What was your first fish tank setup and why? Or explain what it was. And don't just say a bed fish tank setup or a goldfish tank setup. Say what substrate, what all we had in the tank, what kind of light, if you remember.
pH of the
shot
water, hardness ratings.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
What color was your
Yeah.
background?
And
What was the most prevalent variety of algae
Mm-hmm.
on a
What kind
Wednesday afternoon in June
At 5 o'clock.
at 5 o'clock p.m. Central Time? None of this
Exactly.
East Coast nonsense, right?
Exactly. What ammonia spike did you get on a regular basis?
Yep.
No. TJ, I think that'd be a little too much for everyone.
That's a bit specific. That's a bit specific.
But y'all get the hint.
Mm-hmm.
Don't just put goldfish bowl.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, if you ain't careful, that could be disqualified. Just saying. So.
You rule with an iron fist.
Yep. Thank you. It depends. Hey, Ella, since next week it's a little more description, instead of putting the whole thing up on the banner like I've been the previous, next week it's a good chat. I'll probably read. I might maybe put maybe a portion of it up, but I'll probably read the whole paragraph. So next week I'll need more time at the end. Probably.
Okay, so we'll have to be better time management next week. Okay, we can do that.
And Steven. Why do I think of Steven? Because he's a winner. He's a winner in my book all the time. Right after us is Ed. Chattanooga Ed. He does live stream at 10:30 your time.
10:30 my time, 9:30 your time.
Yeah, in 8 minutes. So, the hashtag, what should the hashtag be? Send over.
Ooh. I don't know. What are you thinking?
Let's see if someone in the chat can give us a good hashtag to send over. Okay, if someone asked you with one word, what would you say tonight's live stream was about?
Ooh, that's a good question. Steve says hashtag.
Yeah.
How about Zen says hashtag first tank.
I like it.
Good. Go with it.
What do you want to say, TJ? Okay.
I want to say
tank.
Yep, I think that's good. And I want to say thanks everybody for coming and hanging out tonight. Vibes, great topic. I enjoyed kind of talking about it and thinking about the different angles for how we can impact sort of the experience that the people that join us on a regular basis have, or that see us in public, or all of the different ways in which we kind of impact that interaction. And look forward to seeing everybody again with us here next week.
And hey, there's an example, y'all. You can do your homework right now. You can do it right after you get off. You can do it right away. That's an encouragement. Go ahead and do it. I encourage you. Anyways, thanks TJ for putting up with me again, like you do every week. My crazy enough. Thanks to everyone in the chat.
Pleasure as always.
And and all your participation, you guys make the live stream easy. I agree that topic was nice. Thanks to Steven winning, and Steve, thanks again for gifting it. Anyways, until next time, have a great weekend. Encourage someone. Oops, hold on. I wanna stop the poll before we start the poll. End the poll before we leave. 81% said you're ready for the weekend. Awesome.
Nice.
So, 18% that said you're not ready for the weekend. Well, toast. Hopefully, this live stream encouraged you to get ready for the weekend. Anyways, y'all, thanks again. Until later, peace out.
Take care, all.
Bye. Yeah, go ahead and get